Traveling may be frustrating. To catch a flight on schedule, you must plan beforehand. And if you have any problems on the airline, train or bus, you just have to put up with it and wait till the journey is done. But what if you had a lot of money? What if you were the company's CEO? If they're traveling, the plan is for them to not catch an aircraft, but rather for the plane to catch them. Before we get started, make sure you've subscribed and press the bell so you don't miss another video from us. Number 5. Warren Buffett. Being eternal like the Queen has its benefits, and this person used to ride around on a bicycle when he was a newspaper boy. And Warren Buffett took advantage of this to make some profitable long-term investments. With a net worth of $98 billion, he is presently the CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and the 6th richest CEO in the world. Berkshire Hathaway is the world's largest corporation, and NetJets, the world's largest private jet operator, is one of its companies. This corporation provides part ownership of business aircraft to wealthy customers in order to cut costs associated with owning a private jet, while maintaining efficiency and luxury. In a nutshell, it's Uber/Airbnb. For the healthy, however, Warren Buffett, who had previously opposed private jet flying, has recently converted. He then proceeded to purchase a Bombardier Challenger for himself, naming it the Indefensible, to demonstrate that he meant what he said. He eventually realized he needed this mode of transportation and renamed it the Indispensable. In his sumptuous interior, the Challenger 600 can accommodate 9 to 19 people. The cottage is 8.2 feet wide, 6.1 feet tall, and 28.3 feet long. There is additionally 115 cubic feet of luggage room on the plane. What's truly great about the Challenger, though, is how quiet and vibration free it is. Mr. Buffett spends most of his time in the air and only drives around 3,000 miles each year, according to him. To put that in context, the average senior American guy drives over 10,000 miles each year, so it's no surprise that he travels in his 2014 Cadillac XTS, which costs approximately $20,000 new. Number 4. Mark Zuckerberg. We now go on to Mark Zuckerberg, our youngest and wealthiest CEO. You're all familiar with him as Facebook's founder and CEO. He is one of, if not the most important person in modern media, and he performs the part of Jesse Eisenberg in real life. He's the father of all social media influencers, and Time magazine named him one of the top 100 most influential people in the world in 2019. He's presently worth $110 billion, and you probably believe he doesn't spend much because he virtually always wears the same grey t-shirt. Think again. Those t-shirts are custom made by Bruno Susanelli and cost around $400 each, and his travel lifestyle is no different. Mr. Zuckerberg, unlike the other of our wealthiest CEOs, does not own a private plane. Instead, Facebook manages his charter service travel expenditures as well as other aspects of his protection. Facebook spent about $25 million on charter services for Zuckerberg in 2020, the year we were all meant to stay from home. Zuckerberg drives modest vehicles like the Volkswagen GTI and the Honda Fit on the road. The two automobiles would cost about $60,000 when purchased together, but if you think that's all he has, you haven't been paying attention, since he also owns a $3 million Pagani Huayra, 50 times more than the rest of the automobiles put together. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. After surpassing Montiel Ortega of Zara in 2018, Bernard Arnault is the richest person in France, Europe, and fashion. He did, in fact, become the world's richest man on 2 separate occasions, in 2019 and 2020, when he overtook you know who. He is the CEO of LVMH, a global corporation that specializes in luxury products such as wines, watches, spirits, fragrances, and cosmetics. Mr. Arnault has a net worth of $123 billion. It should come as no surprise that he spent $54 million for a Dassault 7X business aircraft. Bernard is all about the finer things in life, including his French-made airplane. The cabin is 63 feet tall and spacious, with 3 distinct sitting zones that can accommodate up to 19 passengers. The Dassault Falcon 7X features 3 engines, is the world's first business jet with fly-by-wire technology, and has a range of 6,000 nautical miles, allowing Bernard Arnault to fly non-stop from LVMH headquarters in Paris to Tokyo. Mr. Arnault also owns the Symphony, a 333-foot yacht that can accommodate 16 passengers and 36 crew members. It features a 6-foot pool, a jacuzzi, and a movie theater. This boat has a price tag of $150 million and an annual operating cost of $10 to $15 million. Number 2. Elon Musk. On the 7th of January, he defeated Jeff Bezos to the title of world's richest person, kicking off 2021 with a boom. With a net worth of $160 billion, he is now the second richest individual and the second richest CEO on our list. He is the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, as well as the co-founder of Neuralink and the Boring business. Elon Musk is a genius and an oddball, and it's difficult to know if it all gets to him since he's such a down-to-earth man. Aside from naming his child after a Google recommended password, he seemed to have everything under control. He just relocated to Texas to concentrate on the SpaceX Starship project and other responsibilities. However, because both Tesla and SpaceX are based in California, he must commute to both the Golden State and other locations. Mr. Musk uses two private aircrafts, the Gulfstream G550 and the Gulfstream G650ER, to perform his computing. The Gulfstream G650 ERS is larger, quicker, and has a longer range. Elon Musk's designs have been tailored to numerous configurations that fit his taste and comfort. Both business aircraft can transport up to 18 people in their cabins. Handcrafted seats, Wi-Fi, and 4 separate places for dining, working, and lounging are all included. The G650ER will set you back $70 million, while the G550 will set you back $61 million. That's a significant sum of money in today's world. On the ground though, Elon is typically seen driving a Tesla Model S, which can cost as much as $140,000. He also drives the all-wheel Tesla Model X, which costs up to $100,000 when he's with his kids. Even though they're his automobiles, that's still a lot of cash. Number 1. Jeff Bezos. The CEO of Amazon is the world's wealthiest person. Jeff Bezos is an American businessman and philanthropist. Andy Jassy will succeed him as CEO of the firm in the second half of 2021, according to the company. Bezos now has a net worth of $181 billion and was briefly the first individual to reach $200 billion in December of 2020. The richest guy in modern history and his greatest achievement, the most successful divorce recovery. However, when Warner Brothers discovers that he's also the right cast for Lex Luthor and decide to fire Jesse Eisenberg from the social network nonetheless, Bezos travels in luxury, in a Gulfstream G650ER to be precise. However, unlike Elon Musk, who has one, he owns two G650s, costing over $150 million. It's no wonder that millionaires like Elon Musk, Larry Ellison, and Jeff Bezos prefer the G650ER as their business jet. The plane holds many speed records and was awarded the Aviation Award for its class. It contains 4 separate room areas, as I indicated before. The room is surrounded by huge comfy seats and large windows that let in natural light and make the space appear even larger. Jeff Bezos can be spotted in his Ferrari Pininfarina, Sergio, Bugatti Veyron, Mansouri W Motors, or Lamborghini Veneno when he decides to come down to earth with mortals. The overall cost of this fleet of automobiles was $20 million. They're all quick and most of them are unique, but if you're the world's richest CEO, that's simply change. So there you have it, the world's wealthiest CEO's travel style. In the comments section below, tell us which one you'll be dreaming about. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss another. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.